Hi there, this is Mark, and I am here at home. And Tuna, she's back there. We're here to do the reading from The Golden Present Daily Inspirational Readings by Sri Swami Satchidananda. Another late reading, it's 11:34, and just making it in time for March 27th. The topic is where should it begin? I just got home, and so she's tends to be more vocal. All right, where should it begin? Mantrams have great power. Modern science has proven it. With sound vibration, you can make or break. You can heal or you can produce disease. You can make somebody laugh, and you can make somebody cry with your sound. You can turn a human being into an animal who will go out and fight. You can pacify a baby. You can enchant a cobra. You can get more milk from your cow with a little music. Plants grow with nice music. It's true, and it's all being proved nowadays. So your mantra repetition is nothing different. Certain mantrams can easily cure all your problems, physical and mental. Even repeating Om Shanti, Om Shanti, Om Shanti. Shanti means peace, but it also has that peaceful vibration. It's very powerful. When you fill your system with that vitality, with that health and happiness, you become contagious. Fill yourself up to the brim with health and let it overflow. Just by your mere presence, you will bring health to others. You can pass it on to others. You will constantly emit that vibration. That will be the beginning of world health. Where should it begin? Right with you. There is a study that was done by, I think it's Dr. Emoto, a Japanese scientist who found that making certain sounds, saying certain types of words, and playing certain kind of music would affect the actual molecules in water. And so he did this study where he actually did different test studies, studies on the molecules, and he played classical music and natural sounds and the water made these very symmetrical, beautiful shapes. And then he played very discordant music or really strong, intense sounding music, and it created distorted, very abstract, irregular shapes. He even did it with using words, like yelling at the water and then saying nice things, loving things to the water, and the same thing happened. Loving things brought the beautiful shapes, and being yelling at it and being angry caused it to do the irregular shapes. So those vibrations are affecting the construction of the molecules. And I remember just thinking about how powerful that is, because of course so much of our bodies are made up of water. So when that is happening, if we're in an argument or we have a certain kind of thought, the actions, word, thought, or deed, all of that affects the way that our molecules are arranged. And I think this drink that I just drank is causing my throat to arrange things so that it's causing my throat to not be clear. So I just like this idea in here, how there's these cause and effect relationship with how sound can actually create a certain type of an outcome. And if that is a reference point for how things work and how cause and effect can happen, uh, just thinking about how that plays out in all different kinds of ways in our life and in our world. In particular, talking about a mantram, it's these ancient words that have been used for thousands of years that actually hold a vibration. And so when we practice with those and we have an intention with them and we use them, like the Om Shanti, Om Shanti, Om Shanti, not only what is it expressing have a meaning, but the actual word itself holds a lot of vibrational um, resonance. And so when we are with that word and say it and use it, I feel like we are being gifted by what that vibration can offer us and those that we send it out to. I remember before I became a student of integral yoga that I went to see Amma and got a hug from Amma. I think it was when she was in Oakland. And actually, I was with my friend Amy, who just had a fundraiser event tonight that I was at. Amy and I went, and I remember there was an option to receive a mantram, and if we wanted, we could ask for it. You just had to go up. Yeah, did you get a mantram too? I think that is meow. I think that is the mantram for a cat. So many different kinds of vibrations in that meow, right? It's definitely getting my attention. So I got the mantram from Amma, and it was one that I used for many years, and just let it be something that would come up at different times. Hi, yeah. Hi, you want to participate here? I'm just joining in. And when I became a student with Integral Yoga, I received a mantram after my teacher training, again on request. And it's a mantram that's used by so many people, thousands and hundreds of thousands of people who are using this particular sound vibration with an intention towards our own healing and the healing of others. And at some level, that might sound like there's something weird going on, or it just seems odd to have a common thing that's happening in these other languages, or I don't know what might sound weird about it. But think about even when we talk about peace and how we think about every culture has a word for peace, and every culture wants this peace. Sometimes I feel like it can conflict with someone else's understanding of peace, but ultimately we all are desiring this peace. We're desiring to be able to reside in this place where we're not at odds with our brothers and sisters. That we have an understanding that we are all connected, and that we wish for something that helps us feel who our true selves are. When we take away all this stuff where we hate one another, we judge one another, we torture one another, we lie and cheat and steal and all this from one another. If all that was taken away, all the fears were taken away, and we really saw one another. If you can do that as a practice of being able to just see all these different people as human beings who are suffering. In Buddhism, it's understood in that first of the Four Noble Truths, there is suffering, or all of life is suffering. But it's said in a way of helping just recognize that in order to move towards feeling liberated, to be able to free ourselves from whatever bondage we feel that we're in, we have to be able to accept and recognize that there is suffering. It exists. It's part of the human condition, rather than to think, no, I'm not, no. It's like, it's part of the human condition. And if we can understand that to follow this equation that helps us and others move to become um, liberated, or at least to understand that it's possible because we've seen it in others, then I feel that it sends that vibration of possibility. And there is then that possibility for there to be more peace than not. But like all the things I've learned, it takes practice. Like saying the mantra, it's not just like you say it once, but it's the more that you say it, the more frequent, the more often, that vibration becomes stronger to the point that that vibration can actually create change within our chemistry, and then change out in the world. It's really possible. It's like an affirmation. You can think of it that way, just simply having an affirmation like, I am okay. I am lovable. I am accepting and compassionate. I am kind. I am loyal. Building those into our understanding of ourself can create such a powerful ripple versus doing the opposite, saying words that actually create harm can create a certain ripple. So I guess it's a choice, right? So why wouldn't we always choose one that uplifts us? But that isn't always the case. And I'm going to my maximum time that I want to allow myself to do this. So I'm going to just leave it there, even though I'll want to think about this one some more. Just how it is we choose different things, as our mantra. But yeah, okay. Well, Om Shanti, Om Shanti, Om Shanti. And thank you for watching, and I'll see you tomorrow. Meow.